Kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Boston College's offense comes onto the field first today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week.
Unloads it downfield. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. Turning it on. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. This Boston College offense has it working. Just keep slinging it. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Quickly out to the tight end. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Golden Eagles really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. That penalty cost them a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick completion on the outbound. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Tune in to the Ocho. 8th play of the drive coming up. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. Just missed on the connection. Incomplete. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. Oh, he missed it. No good. After the miss, no change in the score. So the Virginia Cavaliers offense will have its first possession of the game. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Well, you can see why this team thinks this kid has a real bright future. It's amazing. He's only a true freshman. He's not built like one, though, and you saw it on that last play. Trust me, that is the first of many sacks in this kid's collegiate career.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He stopped at the 32-yard line, not enough for the first down. The Cavaliers will call on their punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. They'll get down and put a stop for this return. They'll mark it at the 32. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. Fires to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
He's got enough to give Boston College the first down.
It's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Got a man. It's Thompson. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Finds the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. Motion from the wideout. Caught behind the line. It's Johnson. Just feeding his pads to the defense as he gets it to the 36. This conference has a history of getting wacky, and the last thing you need to do is get off to a slow start in ACC play.
And what does everybody talk about every year, right? Like conference games, how much they matter, the familiarity with everybody around you. You can only start this one time, so let's bring that energy, bring that momentum. Who wants to start the season off right?
Well, the ACC is a conference that feels like oftentimes it just goes down to the wire. And those games late in the season are the ones that really determine what happens. But you got to set yourself up for success. And
there he goes! And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the first down. BC trying to turn this red zone trip into a party in the mods. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw. He's got it! So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
Well, this tight end can run these crossing patterns, and he can catch the ball against man coverage or zone coverage. That time, nice job seeing the ball in, helping his QB out.
They'll dial up the run on first and goal. And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. They'll try it again from the one on second and goal. Going for 6. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete.
And that's just a huge missed opportunity on offense. QB missed his guy wide open in the end zone. You might not get another clean look like that in the rest of this game.
And he will score! Touchdown, Eagles! They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. On the run from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. They're looking for something, looking for anything to try to put some kind of score on the board, down 7-0. Throwing right. He's got it. Bust through behind his pad. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this trip.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He'll pull it down and couldn't quite find the crevice he needed to pick up the first down. And the Cavaliers will try to pin them back with the punt. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half. The referee signaled for the 2-minute timeout. They booted away on 4th down. No fair catches here, looking for room. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. Making side adjustments here. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. 1st down for this offense. Wants to pass. Buys a little extra time. On the run, deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, I love the effort by the quarterback here. He extends the play. Nothing open right away. There's a little bit of pressure. He gets to the outside, tries to take a shot down the field, just not on the same page with his intended target.
And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down.
All right, 2nd quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some 1st downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
Gets it to him on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Pressure coming. He stopped just inches away from the 1st down, but boy, can he buy time and strike fear into the heart of a defense. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. 4th down and inches, and you go read any book you want to, any analytical measure, and it will tell you, go for it. No hesitation, no trying to baby the ball in there. He just fired it complete.
4th down, no problem. I'm just going to rip this to my wide receiver. He believed in himself. He knew he could get it, and they get the 4th down conversion.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
And the Golden Eagles can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He'll pull it down and run. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quickly complete. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 16.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put... Touchdown, Boston College! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Man, that was beautiful clock management. Great job by this offense, sustaining the drive, not getting too much in a panic, and finishing the drive with a touchdown with not a lot of time on the clock.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And the offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been taking in some scene there today in Chestnut Hill.
Boston College ready to kick things off and start the second half. Looking for daylight from inside his 20. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays.
He'll off one deep down the left side. Got it in stride inside the 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Cavaliers.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. That lead has been sliced to 7, and now they'll try to put something together here. Little over anxious, out of the stands early, and it's a false start.
False start.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. He's looking to pass. Pulls it in. It's Courtney. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get 2 bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
This senior showed some serious arm strength, firing that one in for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Just a short pass to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
The Golden Eagles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Great job on the back end in coverage. DB staying in the hip pocket of the target and was able to swat that ball away.
They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. And the Golden Eagles pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. And the ball squirted out. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
It's raining in this game. It's making the football slick and slippery. You know ball security is going to be a massive issue. Both coaching staffs have preached about that to their teams in the locker rooms before taking the field. And these guys really need to do a better job of holding on to the football.
The Cavaliers want to move quickly.
And after that long completion for their first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
To the air, it's Barber. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got his man. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. The Cavaliers come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. He'll keep it himself. Oh, he's got some space. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. And the Cavaliers look to keep this drive humming. Looking to throw on first down. Had to throw it before he wanted.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect their quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect the quarterback a little bit better.
The Cavaliers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. And the Cavaliers will line up to punt it away. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Starts a drive trying to go up top. He's got his man. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a first down, and we'll see if they get another playoff here in the third. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle, it's Thompson. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Boston College. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start. He has been surgical, precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having... And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The Cavaliers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Looking to throw, it's Barber. The sure hands, it's Cano. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Cavaliers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Under fire. QB got it himself.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open. He didn't panic. He saw some green grass. He was able to get outside, away from the defense, get upfield.
Loves a run to run. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. The Cavaliers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They'll move the wide receiver. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. And here comes the Cavaliers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
And that is a huge play for the defense. Offense has it in your red zone. You're trying to knock them out of field goal range. The only way you do that is by creating negative plays, and they get the sack.
They've got a ways to go on third down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. Here's the pressure. Catch in the middle. It's Wilson. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And he's got it! Touchdown, Virginia!
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
Man, I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, set switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Fires to the tight end. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Fires to the wideout. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Unloads it left. With the catch, it's Courtney. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. Boston College putting together a very efficient drive. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Under fire. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Finds his man. It's Courtney. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. They're working that left side. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. The Golden Eagles started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Looking for the goal line. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
If they can move that thing 1 yard here, that'll probably wrap this baby up. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Looking for the end zone, and they will score. Touchdown, Eagles. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
You know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Barber. Grabbed behind the line, it's Cano. And the spin move was sweet and athletic, but not necessarily that productive. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for 2nd down. Plucks it out of the air. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down. What a helpless feeling for this defense to commit that penalty and pretty much end the... Free yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. Wants to go up top on first down. Here's a throw downfield late. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can.
On the play. Second down coming up.
They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Working that left side now. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Wide open downfield. He stopped just short of the goal line at the one. An explosive play has him set up. Got to get everybody to the line and spike it to stop the clock. They'll try it again from the one on second and goal. They'll try to pound their way in. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They're going to throw it on third and goal. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be fourth down.
Well, the ball hasn't hit the ground very often for this guy in this game, right? He's even still, after that incompletion, over 80% throwing, which is key, because last game he was under 50.
They got him! The pressure got home, and the defense makes sure this drive comes up empty. After this, it'll be a wrap. Quarterback may change this route. Looking downfield on first down. Going to throw it over the top of the knee. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He'll take another shot here. Makes the grab down the middle. They're able to make the stop, but a little extra icing on this winning cake in this one. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just getting the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good look.